moving, got to keep on moving on, keep going on, got to keep on moving on.
All can make it
in life,
you got to get focused,
keep on moving,
sky is the limit.
You got to get there, keep moving, keep marching on.
You can make it
in life,
you got to get focused,
keep on moving,
sky is the limit.
You got to get there, keep moving, keep marching on.
Keep on moving,
Keep moving, keep marching on.
Hello there, and thank you so much for joining us here on Able Differently. Thinking outside the box in trying to assist persons with different conditions can be fruitful, and especially when a specialist is involved.
And today we are focusing on the need to think strategically when addressing these matters. I am Caxton Osozie.
And I'm Jane Theory.
Karibuni.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
When Manase was born, his parents were hopeful that things would be normal, and indeed they were, until at the age of 8, when they started noticing something unusual. He was taken to the hospital, and that's when reality dawned on the parents. Take a look.
Not long ago, towards the end of her pregnancy, Alice Kimani had a dream.
A month before his delivery, I had a dream that he had a problem with his legs. So immediately he was born. He was born at around 7 at night, and in the morning at 10 the following day. So the thought of that dream came up.
Upon delivery, she was eager to know if the revelation she got was true.
We were given some basin of water and a towel to wipe the child. So I thought, no, I don't want to wipe him, but I just want to wash him. So I removed his clothes because I really wanted to check whether the dream I had was true or not. So I removed his clothes, put him in the basin and washed him. And the ladies were telling me, no, you're not supposed to wash him. And I was like, no, let me just do it. So after that, I was oiling him, and I was interested in the legs. I wanted to find out about the dream, and true to my dream, the legs were not stretching, just the way I saw it.
The doctors gave her hope that through therapies, her baby would be fine, which happened after a few months.
And I called the nurse, please, can you come and confirm for me? I don't know whether what I'm feeling is right or not. And then he came, he looked at the legs, they were not stretching, and she told me, yes, the legs have a problem. So she called out for a physiotherapist who came. He confirmed the same, but he told me, Mom, this is not a big problem. We can correct it using physiotherapy, which they did. And he actually taught me how to do it, because he told me since he's still very young, the bones are tender, I can do it.
Years passed, and the mother realized that her son was not behaving like children of his age. She opted to seek medical advice.
His growth was a bit slow. When he was supposed to be walking, he could not walk. He took a long time to walk, and I was like, maybe some children are slow. So I just gave him some time. So walking was slow, speech was slow, everything was very, very slow. So I just decided to give him some time.
The news Manase's parents received from the doctors broke their hearts to pieces, but they managed to pull through since they were God-fearing.
In April this year, we decided to consult a doctor. We took him to a doctor. I told him everything about him, and he was like, he told him to sit down. He sat down, stand up. Now he was training to stand up from the floor. And then the doctor told us, because we were with his father, please, can you let him go out? And then we told him to go out. Then the doctor said, I'm sorry, I don't have good news for you. Your son has a condition, a rare condition, which is not treatable. And the condition is called Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which is a condition that is affecting the muscles from the legs going up, and it's a progressive thing. So it goes up, weakens the muscles. When it reaches the spine at around the age of 10, maybe that time you'll not be able to stand or walk. And then it will progress. The danger comes in when it reaches the weakness reaches the heart muscle. So that is the time the heart muscle will not be able to, he will not be able to breathe because the muscle is weak.
Efforts in trying to look for help for their last-born son bore fruits when Alice got aid from a medical person.
We came to a point of acceptance. We accepted that this thing is there. We even formed a group, that Muscular Dystrophy Society of Kenya. And after realizing that the other parents who have children with this problem, then I was like, I accepted. And we started taking him for physiotherapy. I also, in that May, I also took him to a herbalist to try whether we can find something for him. And I went to that doctor, he's called Dr. Mwangi, who is in Afya Center. And he gave me some hope. He told me, yes, it is not treatable, but we can slow down the progression.
Relatives and friends have played a great role in giving them support, considering that the whole family was in a trying time.
We really received support from the family because the first thing we did when we came from the hospital the same day, we had to call our mom, my mother-in-law, to break the news. She was really shocked. She was crying. We were crying. All of us were crying. So, and she really supported us. My mom, we had to break the news to my mom, my brothers. All of them were really supportive, even up to date. Even friends, I had to tell my friends that I have a problem, and they were supporting me. They were really visiting me to pray with me, to counsel me. I had a lot of support from friends and family members.
School journey for him has not been a walk in the park. His mother narrates the hurdles he has had to face this far.
Getting a school for him, because we were looking for a school that had a sitting toilet, because he could not squat. A school that had a van which could accommodate him, a smaller school. We really looked for schools around, and we managed to get one school that had a sitting toilet, and we settled for that school. So we explained to the administrator and the teacher the problem, and if they were ready to take him because he had a problem. And they said, yes, we'll take him and we'll take good care of him. So they will be assisting him to climb the van down, and when going in the van.
His relationship with his family members is one of a kind. The siblings have accepted him as he is and also help him with the things he can't do.
The brothers know that he has a problem, and since they are a bit mature, they love him, they take care of him, they help him walk around, especially climbing down and up the stairs. They really support him. Yeah, especially my second born, they're really friends with him. Yeah, he feeds him, he bathes him, does everything for him.
Alice's parting shot on parents of persons living with disabilities is,
I would really advise parents, please come out, expose your child, let everybody know that this boy has a problem or this girl has a problem. Look for ways of helping. Like if your boy needs physiotherapy, let him go to the physiotherapy. If he still goes to school, go to the school and let the administration of the school, the teachers, and even the children know that the boy has a problem. Because it reached a point where I called my boys class teacher and told her, please teacher, can you let the other children know that so and so has a problem, so that they may know that he has a problem. Because maybe they could be laughing at him because they don't know. But if you let them know that this boy has a problem, it can easily be accepted by the others, and also it will be assisted when they know that he has a problem.
In the quote of the day, we look at the saying that goes, never ignore a person with disability because you never know how much they can inspire you. What's your take on that, Caxton?
Oh, thank you so much, Jenny. What happens behind every disability, there is a story. So you find that every person who has the disability has a story to tell, like a testimony, and a testimony that can inspire you, that can build you. So you realize that when you pass through hard times, you possess something like a power in you, and that is the power that a person with disability can offer to you as part of inspiration. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more on that, Caxton, because at the end of the day, we all have an inspiring, story to tell out there. Because when you look at someone on face value,
Yes.
you really can't tell what they've been going through or what they're going through. Let's take a short break and we'll be right back with more, so don't go too far.
Keep moving, keep marching on. Keep moving, keep marching on.
Welcome back, and if you've just joined us, then you are watching Able Differently, a program like no other. Remember, you can always send us an SMS through the number 22162. John Kuria has had a very rough life after he suffered from stroke. It took him a lot of energy and courage to step up. Take a look at this story.
16 years ago, John Kuria had to leave his business after he was hit by stroke that affected his mobility.
Nimepata ugonjwa kitu kama miaka 16 imepita. Na wakati nilipata ugonjwa ikawa nimekuwa sijiwezi. Nimepelekwa hospitali sehemu nyingi na bado sijakuwa sawa. Nimekwenda Kenyatta National Hospital, nimekwenda St. James Mombasa Road, nimekwenda Kijabi. Hata last year nilipelekwa Dar es Salaam kwa Dr. Ngwata. Na Dr. Ngwata ndio alinipa kitu ya kufanya tizi. Na hiyo ndio ilianza kuniinua kidogo.
Being the breadwinner in his family, this did not go well as he was the one who needed their help most.
Mimi nilikuwa mfanyabiashara. Na nilipotoka Mombasa nikaja hapa Juja. Kulikuwa kuna ugumu mkubwa sana kwa familia kuona mtu aliyekuwa akilete sasa haleti chochote. Iwe ni bibi, ni watoto, wamekuwa na hard time na uzito fulani, wanaona kama kuna kitu kikubwa sana imepotea kutoka kwao. Sababu watoto walikuwa wanasoma katika secondary, na istoshe mama alikuwa bibi alikuwa ananitegemea, watoto wananitegemea, lakini walipoona nimefika hapo, sasa wakaona mwisho yao kama imefika.
During his period in sickness, his wife passed on and he was left with the burden of taking care of his family alone and sick.
Watoto wakaendelea na shule, na pia watatu wakamaliza shule, na walipomaliza shule walianza kusaidia hata bibi. Naye bibi akashikwa na kansa ya matiti, akafariki. Sasa alipofariki, hapo ndio palikuwa kuna uzito wa boma, kwa sababu kulikuwa hakuna mtu ya kuangalia. Hao watoto walikuwa hawana mtu ya kuangalia wa kuleta.
He has his extended family to thank because during this time they stood by him to an extent of even fundraising to make ends meet.
Naweza shukuru familia, na kama ndugu yangu mkubwa aliita mkutano, wakakusanyika wote familia na wakaona jinsi ya kutatua tatizo la watoto. Wale walikuwa hawajamaliza shule walienda wakamaliza shule.
Now that John did not have the ability to continue with his business, he decided to form a disability group.
Tulipokuwa tunatengeneza hii group, walinichagua kama chairman wa group. Na group tumeendelea vizuri sababu nilifanya application kutoka niliandika barua kutoka Kenyatta University of Agriculture, JKUAT. Tukaandika barua tukawaomba msaada.
For him, he is thankful that the activities keep them busy and engaged at the same time.
Yaani ile sababu yake ilifanya niliona walemavu katika Kariora ni wengi. Na walipokuwa ni wengi walikuwa hawana usaidizi. Na unajua ukiwa mtu mmoja, ukiwa wewe una shida fulani, ama unaona kama umefika mwisho yako, mkiwa wawili watatu mtakuwa mnazungumzia na unaona maneno inakuwa ni mepesi. Hapo ndipo nilifikiria, nikaona anaweza ndio kuita familia na waniwekee biashara. Lakini sasa wakiniwekea biashara bado nitakuwa na mawazo ile ya kuwaza mwili wangu. Lakini tukiwa group, sitawaza mwili yangu, nitawaza kila tutakuwa tunaona tuko uhuru.
However, they face a few challenges.
Challenges zile tunapata ni kuwa hatuna material. Sababu hata tukipata material kidogo, tukiuza hatuna mtu ya kutembeza. Kwa hivyo kama tungelipata ile kama motorbike inaweza beba mtu na tuandike driver, wao wanazunguka naye hizo vitu, inaweza kuwa vizuri.
He hopes that someday they will be able to expand their business so that it can boost them financially.
Tunahitaji msaada kutoka kwa wadhamini wengine ili watu waendelee. Sababu tumekuwa kama walimu, tumefunza watu kutoka Juja Farm, tukiwa kama Kariora, tumefunza watu kutoka Morera. Tuseme grupu nyingi za watu ya disability tumewafunza na wamepata kuelewa na sasa wanafanya biashara yao.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
Ferdinand Mutugi was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy in 2011. His parents are hopeful that one day he will find help. Take a look at this story.
Scholar Mdhamia is a mother to 3 boys and the founder of Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy Foundation, Kenya.
I work for Simba Corporation professionally. I'm a sales manager. And my line has been like, selling hotels and bringing revenues for hotels. So currently I'm with Simba Corporation in Westlands. A mom to 3 boys and a wife to 1 husband.
Mutugi had been taken to a number of hospitals before landing at the Kenyatta National Hospital, where doctors diagnosed him with Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Mutugi was diagnosed in 2011 at Kenyatta by a Dr. Munyi. When I went there, we went there with my husband. Well, the boy used to walk on his toes in the initial stages when he was 7-8 years, thereabout. He could walk on his toes. He used to fall frequently, and we didn't know what it was until we went round and round in different hospitals, after which we landed in Kenyatta in 2011. When the doctor assessed him by telling him to stand, sit, walk, he thought of something. He told us he's thinking of something, but I can't confirm it until we go do a test. So he sent us to Lancet Pathologist Center. We went, did a test, like a CPK level, Adoles, Manase, and they were confirmed positive. So when we took back the results to the doctor, he actually confirmed whatever he was thinking about, that this was a Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
He was only 7 years when the symptoms of DMD started showing.
Actually, remember when Tugi used to walk, we call him Tugi, when he used to walk on his toes, Our father-in-law thought we normally buy oversized clothes because he used to like push the trouser up, push the shirt up, then he walks in a very fancy walking style. So nobody knew what it was, and since the diagnosis, then we were taken through some sessions that this is not a very easy condition to deal with. At one point, the doctor thought we needed to see a counselor, which apparently we haven't. We've never seen any. Personally, I've never seen a counselor. It was not tough, especially to realize it's a progressive disease.
His parents took action when the frequent falls while walking persisted.
This year, the boy is okay. Next year, the boy changes. The other year, the boy, progressively becomes weaker. The muscles deteriorate as the boy, grows older. From 7 years, we saw signs, changes, the 8th year, the 9th year. But we went for stem cell treatments in India because we could not wait to see the boy go down. So we organized to go for stem cell. Well, they're not really, they are called bone marrow transplant. That's the scientific word to use. Bone marrow transplant is where they harvest cells from your bone marrows. They regenerate those cells in a lab. They're put back in the boy's system.
Although it wasn't easy for the mother of 3 to open up, time came when she became the voice of many other parents out there and founded the Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy DMDFK organization, which has brought so many other parents on board.
We were able to embrace ourselves, come out of this. It is a process where sometimes you're in self-denial. It takes like 3 years to be in that self-denial. You don't talk about it. You don't want even to think about DMD, until it reached a point where I was able to talk, to open up to people, call even my friends for these fundraisings to go to India, and we got a lot of support, to take our son to India and back. Moving forward, we formed this group which is called the Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy Foundation, Kenya, where we brought parents together with boys with similar needs. I'm actually like the initiator of this, a founder of this, together with my good friend Benedict Moka. We came up and found that it was necessary to bring parents together.
Although there is no specific medication for the condition, doctors are giving prescribed steroids to help manage the condition.
Basically, there has been no cure or medication for DMD, but we've been giving our son supplements. But currently and lately, after I went for this treatment conference in Italy, they advocated we give some steroids. We knew about steroids before when we went to the internet and shared with other parents.
After staying away from school due to treatment and going back in a wheelchair, the former school refused to take him back.
It was the hardest time when we went to APDK. A nurse had to actually cancel him. She told him, you need to go back to school. You're not able to walk. You're getting tired. It is necessary that now your parents buys for you this kind of a wheelchair. The beauty was, with the fundraisings we did for the bone marrow transplant in India, we earned like 200,000 in his account. So I got hold of the signatory. We went, removed the money, and we were able to buy this wheelchair for him. And since then he was comfortable. We changed him from the school where he used to go, because apparently the sister there told us he cannot readmit him. He cannot readmit our son back to his school. I'm like, it will be easier for him to come back to this school because you've seen him get sick. You understand him better. The Italian sister told me, no, actually I cried in school. No, we cannot take him. He's now unwell, we can't take him.
His new school has been a place where Mutugi found a lot of love and support from his peers, as the mother tells us.
We took him to the city council school here, the Vision Primary. He got a lot of support from the teachers. He has a team of like 15 boys that takes care of him. The father takes him to school in the morning, and in the evening, I tell you, there's a team of boys in the house. Some carrying the school bag for him, others pushing his wheelchair when it's out of power. They assist him with the homeworks, like he's slow in writing. They're always there for him.
Her parting shot was a simple message to parents in similar circumstances.
Stay very strong for these kids. Shout about it. Talk to people about it. Talk to the media about it. You never know who can come up to even give you support and help. Like this couple needs 12.5 million to get some medication, I think, from the US, which is costing so much. But again, I believe Kenyans are there to give, they have supported cases before. So long as you shout about it, talk about it, I believe Kenyans can give us a lot of support, can give those parents a lot of support.
Well, folks, that's all the time we had for you today. Be sure to join us next time, same place.
And remember that you can always write us an SMS through the number 22162, or you can check our Facebook page that is Abled Differently. I've been your host, Caxton Asazi.
And I'm Jane Theory.
Goodbye.
Menito.